Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I've got some homemaking motivation for you guys again. I've been doing a lot of those videos lately. I've always got cleaning to do in the house, and feeding 4 hungry growing boys is not an easy task, so I'm always in the kitchen. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. I've partnered with them a few times, and in this video I've got 2 new rings to show you guys. This first ring I got is called the Celine ring. I love it because it is so versatile and delicate. It basically can go with any outfit. It just looks so pretty, and you can wear it on any finger really too. Now, what I really love about Ana Luisa jewelry is it's long lasting. It's got a 2-year warranty. It's hypoallergenic, water resistant, and carbon neutral. So I always wear my jewelry in the bathtub, the shower, I do dishes, and there's never any problem with it. And now the next ring I got here, this one is the May ring in light blue. It comes in other colors. It also comes in green and dark blue. Such a pretty, delicate, and dainty ring. Next time I'm going to order rings in different sizes so I can wear them on different fingers. I already can't wait to get my next order. I will make sure to have the link to these rings down below in my description box so you guys can check out the Ana Luisa website there. Alright guys, so I'm in my bedroom tackling the laundry again. Is there anyone that actually stays on top of folding their laundry? I literally am like having a meltdown because every time I clean my bedroom and it's all nice and tidy, there's more laundry that just like comes into my bedroom. And this is where I fold laundry. So we have a 2-story house. I used to fold laundry in my living room in the old house because we had the same house design, but our laundry room was on the main floor. So the living room would always be full of laundry. So now the nice thing is our living room never has laundry in it, but my bedroom does because our laundry room is now upstairs. So I don't know which is better. I still think I feel like the laundry room upstairs is the better fit for our family because I don't have to haul the laundry up and down, but I just can never stay on top of it. So as you can see, I'm tackling some laundry here. So I had to leave the laundry to head downstairs to tackle the kitchen. We let the kitchen sink just kind of get way out of control. We're actually in the middle of a snowstorm right now, a late spring snowstorm, which is so bizarre because we've had hardly any snow all winter, and literally the snow was all gone up until the other day when it started snowing. So I looked at the forecast and it's all supposed to start melting again next week, so hopefully that happens. But I just knew we were going to get that pile of snow because we had a really mild winter, and that's not really the usual for us, so I knew we'd pay for it sooner or later. Alright, so I'm just going to let the music play for a little bit here. I'm putting away some groceries. Jeff is helping with that giant pile of dishes. So if you guys have some cleaning to do that you've been dreading in your houses, you can clean along with me, or you can just watch and get your motivation and clean later.
At the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry. So glad you came. Had we met before, laughing instantly, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't
should have showed you guys a little bit of a closer clip, but in my last video or two, I showed you guys my little seedlings and how I planted my seeds and got my garden started. They are all doing really well. I can't wait until I can transplant these plants outside. I love watching their progress every day, but I'm like in love with the whole hydroponic little gardeny thing. I wish I could find one that goes like on the wall, because I have that wall by the pantry. That would be the perfect spot for it. I know they have some stuff online, so I'm going to do a little bit of research and digging and see if there's something that will fit over right across from my pantry door.
Like leaves we soar so high beneath the moonlight. The soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time.
Alright guys, so here we are the next day. The kitchen is finally nice and clean. I love starting the next day with a clean kitchen. I've already made my list of things I want to do here. I like to title my videos and then go ahead and just kind of check off all the things I want to do in the day. So as you can see, the dishwasher is started. Actually, no, it's not started. It is finished from the previous night. So I'm going to have to unload that. But first things first, I did want to go ahead and make some of my overnight bread that I like to make, because on this day we are still in the snow. I'm going to go ahead and make some beef barley soup with some of the overnight bread. But on this day it's not overnight bread, it's just I'm making it in the morning. I'm going to let it sit all day and I'll make it later on at dinner time. I've been making this bread for years. This recipe is from Gimme Some Oven. I will link it down below for you guys, but it is so simple. It is only 4 ingredients: flour, salt, yeast, and water, and that's it. So it makes a really delicious rustic style bread, but it is just the method of letting it rise for like 12 hours, 12 to 18 hours. Like I said, I just made this morning. I can't remember what time it was when I made this, but I let it rise. I think it was only about 8 hours, but it was still really delicious and everybody wanted seconds. So I probably should have made 2 loaves, but you can also do things like add cheese, raisins, cinnamon, whatever. There's a lot of different variations you can do just to kind of change it up.
In the glory of the winter sun, maybe this is the season of love. As the leaves change.
And again, here in our kitchen, it is often that we are discussing hockey, so Jeff is going over some hockey stuff. Now I'm just going to go ahead and chop up my celery and onion and carrot. I'm going to do a little bit of a saute with that first, just to soften them up, and then I will go ahead and start the rest of the beef barley soup.
Season of love. When I saw you walking down that hill, head high and shoulders back, watching you was such a thrill. All that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. We were running on that open.
Alright, so now I'm just going to add a little dash of olive oil in here, and then that's going to go on the stove.
I never felt so free before. All that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back.
Now that that's softened up, I'm going to go ahead and add some beef broth. I didn't use a recipe for this soup. I just made it from what I know. So you can just kind of follow along with what I'm doing on here if you want to make this soup. I often just add things as I go, and then I taste it and I see what else it needs. So I don't even remember what I put in here, but I did the broth and then some stewed tomatoes. I think it was diced tomatoes, and then some barley and just a little bit of like salt and pepper and whatnot. So you can like do whatever you want to your soup basically. It's so easy to make a delicious soup. Your base is just basically going to be your celery, onion, and carrot, and then whatever else you want to add. As you can see outside, it's super snowy. The boys have hockey, so Jeff is going over game plan with Chandon. So we're going to be heading out the door. This is going to stay on really low temperature. My dad is home, so he's just going to keep an eye on it while this cooks away here. And then the bread is still rising. So when we get back, I will go ahead and bake that bread. I also added a couple of cans of green beans in there, and I'm sauteing my mushrooms separately because the boys don't like mushrooms. And then there is the bread dough ready to go in the Dutch oven. So the Dutch oven is preheated. It's really hot. I went ahead and sprayed just a little bit of olive oil spray, and that is going to bake in the oven. I can't remember the exact time that it bakes, but it doesn't really take very long. Now while that bread is baking, I'm unloading the dishwasher. I'm really trying to stay on top of the kitchen since we are home today. At least we only had the one game, so we don't have to be rushing to be out of the house all night. The bread is now ready, so I'm just taking that out of the oven. And like I said, I've been doing good with staying on top of the mess in the kitchen today. So the bread is just going to cool down. Doesn't this look amazing? It looks like a beautiful loaf of bread, a nice rustic loaf. Like I said, I should have made 2 of those, but on this day Jeff didn't go to work because it was just too snowy for him to drive very far, but he went ahead and painted that door. So that's one more door down that we got painted on the inside of our house. He still has a whole bunch more to go, but in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and slice this bread. It's still hot, but the kids are just like starving and don't want to wait. So I'm going to go ahead and slice it up and serve it to them. Okay, so I'm just going to dish up this soup here. This is such a hearty, delicious soup. Lots of veggies, lots of chunks of beef in here. I did brown that beef first, so it's got a lot of yummy flavor. And then the butter on the bread is just melting because it is hot and fresh. So we didn't have very many of these cold, snowy days this winter, so I was just trying to enjoy it. I made that soup and a nice warm loaf of bread for the boys, especially after coming home from the cold rink. It was so nice. So the kitchen ended off being clean on this night. I'm so excited about that. I don't have to wake up to a mess. I don't quite remember why I left the pizza stone on the counter, but there must have been some reason. But anyways, everything else is tidy. I do have to take my computer upstairs because I have another video to edit. But that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!